Congratulations, you have reached the end of the Solidity basics, and now you should be able to read some basic Solidity code. So give yourself a light pat on your back for that. And since now you should be able to read some basic Solidity code, I have a small assignment for you. So there's this protocol, free to use open source infrastructure that is used for money streaming and token distribution called Sablier. So basically, you can create a money stream from an account A to an account B for a certain period of time. And instead of the entire amount going from A to B in that instant, it will go bit by bit over a period of that time. So that is the gist of this protocol. Now, the assignment here is that this protocol is currently in its second version, but we'll ignore that because that has some additional concepts. But the version 1 of this protocol was very basic, and the assignment is to go through the code base of this version 1 of Sablier and see if you can understand that. So I guess that would be a very good test for you to evaluate yourself and check whether you can read some basic Solidity code or not. Mm, so you can find the code base for the version 1 of Sablier on their GitHub repo. The repo is titled V1 protocol, and here in packages and protocol and contracts, you will find the actual code for this protocol. So just to help you out, I'll give you a slight overview of the directory. We have a folder called interfaces. Here we'll store all the interfaces about our protocol. And we have a folder called test. Generally, all of the test cases, test files are stored here. And then we have a sablier.sol, which is our main smart contract file, and types, which hold some data types. So in interfaces, we have one interface for our protocol. Basically, interface, if you recall, allows us to call a contract without having its code. So when the live version of Sablier is deployed on some address on the Ethereum network, you can use this interface file to call some specific functions from the protocol. Going back, we have types.sol, and here we have defined a simple struct type, and we'll use this in our main contract. So our final file sablier.sol, this is a final file. You'll see that we are importing some contracts from OpenZeppelin. Anyhow, I'll be covering all of the OpenZeppelin smart contracts in a series of its own, but I would highly encourage you to check them out on your own if you can. And you'll see that we are importing the interface, we are importing the type here, and this is a main contract of the Sablier protocol, the version 1 of the Sablier protocol. So do go through it and see if you can, understand the logic of it and how the entire smart contract is written. You'll also see that there are some little comments here and there. These are called natspec, and basically they are an indication of a good code base, a well written code base. So do get familiar with how that's written as well. So I hope you'll be able to do this assignment well. It shouldn't take more than an hour or two for you. And I'll see you guys in the next part of our Ethereum series, which is going to be a deep dive into the Ethereum network itself. And there we'll cover the entire Ethereum architecture in detail. So I'll see you guys in the next part of the series.